I'd like to ask Gareth, who's an expert in the Sustainable Development Goals, especially number 3 and 4, good health and well-being, but also education through World Health Innovation Summit, to share some of the numbers you have seen, because the media is bombarding everyone with numbers. How many people got infected? How many people died? Sometimes mixing numbers of people who died from chronic diseases. And last year, 32 million people died from chronic diseases, non-communicable diseases, cancer, respiratory diseases, heart problems, stroke, type 2 diabetes. So what are the numbers you are seeing? What are the numbers also sometimes the media are not speaking about? Because you've been doing a fantastic job with the commission of Pope Francis. So please, fill in.
Yeah, thanks very much, Jean-Guy. It's a real pleasure to join everyone here. And I think, as Lizzie mentioned, and Luis and Eric as well, we're seeing a seismic shift in terms of the way health care will be delivered. And that's basically down to the fact that there's so much pressure on the system. And COVID really shines a light on the deficiencies within our system, which is completely focused on a pathogenic approach, which is illness, effectively, treat disease. Where the real opportunity lies in a salutogenic approach, which is well-being, which is what you've seen over the weekend with your fantastic work around the World Wellness Weekend, which is a preventative approach. And if we take this approach in the cities, which is, you know, our growth area over the next few years, this will reap the rewards that we will have in terms of value creation. You mentioned the work that we do with the COVID Commission. I'm a member of the COVID Commission set up by Pope Francis, and our job there is basically to put perspective on things. I'm part of Group 2, which is looking to the future, and the World Health Innovation Summit is a platform that we've created, basically looking at how we can support 7 billion people, how we can move and shift the dial from disease to prevention at scale, with a methodology that improves people's health and well-being while creating value in cities. And so we have a front runner program, which is the SDG Cities that you mentioned, the 25+5 platform. And our role is, and my role is, to identify projects and to work with the city mayors and to work with international institutions like UN Habitat, and basically advise them on the future of health and well-being. And that's very much focused in the work that we're all talking about here today. So I'll go into more detail as we progress the conversation, but that's just a little introduction to what we're doing.